First of all, these informative elements, so calendar 2017, you find on your desk the calendar of the meetings for the next year, which will be, we are having 6 plenary sessions, and as well in February, a bureau will meet in Malta. In case of changes, the calendar will be updated and published in intranet and internet as well. You have seen already our new COR logo. Some documents and the agenda of the plenary session have already been modernized with that. And in front of you, you will as well have the pin of our COR with the new frame. The new members portal, as from 12th of December, a new version of the members portal will be released. Substantial improvement design will allow you to easily see your personal agenda in the COR, confirm your attendance to the meeting, delegate another member to a meeting, and table amendments in a new environment. Definitely, it's another step towards the creation of a digital environment in support. Also, your administration has been asked to develop a special application handling the entire COR membership. We'll hope it will be ready very soon. And a couple of the other statements then later on. But when we now move to the agenda item number 4, followed by number 5, let me first welcome warmly the first Vice President Timmermans to our plenary. I'm very personally especially happy to see you here one day after the 99th anniversary of Finland's independence, and happy to say here as well so that the 100th anniversary will be celebrated by the COR. Not only here, but in addition in Lapland, my place of birth, and where we are having our Econ conference and meeting in Rovaniemi. Let me first thank you and your colleagues in the Commission for your continuous support, commitment and openness towards the COR. There's no plenary session without at least 2, sometimes 3 or 4 commissioners engaging in a debate with us. And I meet bilaterally your colleagues with a similar regularity almost on a weekly basis. It's just an example. Last week I had some bilateral discussions with 5 commissioners. And an example of today, I just coming from the award ceremony on active and healthy aging that I had the pleasure to share together with Commissioner Oettinger. And I take this occasion to extend my warmest congratulations to 74 awarded winning reference sites around Europe. I'm especially proud of our COR members who play and will play a role in close to all of these awarded sites, which represent more than €4 billion investment for health, quality of life and innovative solutions of aging population. Another great example is tomorrow's debate with Commissioner Avramopoulos, with whom we will be discussing the local perspective of migration challenges. Dear First Vice President, 2 days ago I met with Commission President Juncker, with whom I discussed several topics, but one is highly important, and it will affect the 2017 Commission work program, sustainable investment and the role of cohesion policy. Let me stress once again my key message to President Juncker. Investment in the EU is not only about the EFSI, but don't get me wrong, the CR strongly supports EFSI and we welcome its extension, but we must keep it complementary to cohesion and make sure it does not replace it. And there is a reason for our strong statement. Social, economic and territorial cohesion are the key to European project. Cohesion is essential to contribute to people's freedom to choose where they live and start up their business, despite possible territorial and environmental handicaps. The future of cohesion policy is therefore directly linked to the future of the EU itself. And for this reason, we need to secure the role of cohesion policy in the EU beyond 2020 as well. President Juncker advised us not to be passive on this issue, but on the contrary, to speak up for a strong cohesion policy, to take strong actions, offensive actions, and all of our members are determined to do so. In turn, we would welcome from the Commission and from you, Mr. Timmermans, more convincing public commitments that cohesion policy will in fact continue to be an essential chapter of the future EU budget after 2020 in order to make investment in all Europe's regions and cities work sustainably. Secondly, I believe that another joint priority for 2017 must be to build up a positive EU agenda with and for European citizens by reflecting on the European Union, past, present, and most importantly, its future. We need to be focusing on the things that matter to our citizens, concrete actions that improve people's lives. With the 60th anniversary of the Rome Treaties coming up next March, we must take on this challenge. The COR is currently establishing a bottom-up process with two dimensions: town hall dialogues with citizens and political debates towards Rome 2017 and the elections 2019. And these actions are based on a demand coming directly from President Donald Tusk. At this occasion, we would like to propose to you, First Vice President Timmermans, to work with the COR on the expected white paper foreseen by the Commission in 2017. We would be happy to host a debate on this topic during one of our future plenaries in spring next year. My last point refers to taking into account regional parliaments' input through the COR in order to better legislate in the EU. The current perception of a lack of ownership at regional and local level risks slowing down European integration. In order to build a constructive and positive EU agenda, it's important to clarify early on the role and responsibilities of the different levels of government on fundamental issues. We cannot any longer ask regional decision makers to rubber stamp pre-cooked deals without giving them a proper, and I stress, a proper chance to sit at the table of discussion. As we have learned from past mistakes, only counting on the national government support and having and leaving actually regional authorities out of the decision-making process may in the end bring insufficient and unsatisfactory results. So we need to work hard to make certain changes on the processes. The CR is ready to contribute to the further discussions on this topic within its remits. However, on that note, I would like to remind all of us that the CR's membership is much more powerful than the CR's institutional remits, and we intend to use the advantage more effectively. Let us work in partnership by starting to shape the Union of tomorrow in the spirit of collaboration in a process that is efficient, reactive, and inclusive. Let's create together a Europe that delivers for and with its citizens. Dear Vice President, now the floor is yours.